darkness attacks. After securing an initial victory at Ferdiad, Claude prepares to negotiate with Dimitri. But then word of an alarming crisis back home forces the Federation army to retreat. The glimmer of hope that the war was nearing its end has been snuffed out by those who seek to spread chaos and destruction throughout Fodlan.
We made good time coming this far, but we should slow our march. We're coming up on the affected region. You've probably all heard what's happening by now, but I want to make sure everyone's on the same page. Several days ago, there was a sudden spike in bandit activity within Ordelia territory and the neighboring Imperial territory of Hrim. The bandits have attacked rural villages and larger towns alike, ransacking them repeatedly.
House Ordelia fought to restore order, but the attacks have increased to the point where we can no longer contain them.
These territories were completely secure before we launched our invasion. How did things change so quickly?
We don't know what's motivating the attacks, but survivors claim to have spotted some suspicious figures working alongside the bandits.
You mean people like Tomas and Myson?
Exactly. I've actually received some confidential information from Edelgard about them. Those who slither in the dark. At least that's what the Empire calls them. They can shapeshift, they command dangerous powers, and they influence events in mysterious ways. In short, they bring chaos to Fodlan.
I was under the impression that the Empire found their hideout and purged them all.
Yeah, well, some of them escaped. Lord Arundel, their leader, seemingly up and vanished. And no one's caught so much as a glimpse of Tomas since he fled from Garreg Mach.
In light of the circumstances, I am afraid I must ask. Do you know anything about this?
Sorry, not a clue. Honestly, I'd like to interrogate them myself. See if there's any connection between us.
Yes, I am sure you would. Forgive me, it was a boorish question.
But there's no way you have anything to do with them, right?
Well, your powers are similar. Maybe we'll find out more in the battles ahead.
It's entirely possible that you came into contact with them when you were still too young to remember.
Yeah, maybe. Guess I should take this opportunity to learn what I can.
I know we're all dying to find out what their endgame is, but restoring order comes first. The flames of unrest are already catching in neighboring regions. We'll have a full-blown catastrophe on our hands if we ignore it. This is why we had to abandon our battle with the kingdom. We need to stomp this out, and fast.
For all you know, you could be a part of those who slither in the dark. It's entirely within the realm of possibility. And yet, not a single one of them seems to be considering that. Just look how much they trust you.
I've got an idea.
Here's what I had in mind.
I have a proposal. I will carry this out effortlessly.
One step at a time.
Welcome back to Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. I almost said houses. We ain't there yet, but we're coming up towards the end of the game and of this story. Because last time, we had victory in hand and possibly a good chance to knock Farkas out of the war for good. And from there, take the church out, everyone gets their spoils, and we all go back to peace. Provided Edelgard doesn't go off on a whole tangent to conquer all the things. But a rebellion has popped up in Goneril territory. And now, wait, not Goneril, Ordelia territory. And now, we're back to try and clean up this mess as quickly as we can and with as little casualties to our side as possible. Because we had a win there. Just right there. And yet it has all been ripped away by some nut jobs that believe that they are the only people who are in the right. These people are known as those that slither in the dark, the remnants of the nation of Almeria. Wait, not Almeria. Rather, Agartha, the second nation to rise up in Fodlan after the rise of Nabatea. This nation heavily delved into science, ritual sacrifice, and doing everything in its power to not follow the teachings of Sothis, the divine goddess. Thus, when they tried to conquer Nabatea for land, resources, and just genuine hatred of the dragon spawn, Sothis wiped that nation off the face of the earth. Their one remaining force, Shambhala, would remain of their nation. And from that place, a man known only as Nemesis would rise to kill Sothis, kill her kin, and create the very crest that every noble in Fodlan uses today. But he didn't get one person, get four of them. He didn't get Saros, or as we know her now, Rhea, and the four saints, Seth, Blaine, and a handful of other dragons that we don't get to see in this game, but are mentioned. They would kill Nemesis, parlay the families of the 12 nobles that followed him, and set up the Church of Saros as we know it today. But, always, there's just one remnant still laying about. One remnant that can't let go, and one remnant that is determined to just make issues, make problems for everyone that ain't them, until they get what they want. So now, it's time to deal with this, once and for all. Originally, I was going to have Part 19 of Unicorn Overlord be the upload for today, but I feel getting this out of the way and getting this part ready for it felt a bit more appropriate, considering how much I sold over on Facebook that Part 40 was coming today, and not on Sunday when I posted the backlog over there. Regardless, this one's going to be a bit of a lengthy one, because while we won't be striking into Ordelia territory completely, instead we have a paralogue today, involving our two newest recruits, or rather the ones we fought so hard to probably bring over on the first place, Geralt and Byleth.
So basically,
yep, it's time for the Bladebreaker and the Ashen Demon to get some things done. And for the most part, that's kind of why this part goes almost an hour in length. Both thanks to that long exposition dump we got at the beginning of every chapter, and me looking around to talk to everyone about their thoughts about this upcoming campaign.
let's see.
But it must be done, and so it shall.
What?
That's a tricky one.
But over in gaming news, we got another rumor to kind of go through that might have some leeway in the near future, and that is involving the Switch 2 getting a second model sometime this year. According to Twitter user Sky, Nintendo's account portal has dropped another model code for the Switch 2 called OSM. What could this mean? Potentially. On one hand, Sky believes that we might be getting a light or an OLED model sometime in the near future, or better yet, a hardware revision similar in fashion to how the Switch 1 got one of these about 2018, 2019, with better hardware life, better battery, and all the little things, little tweaks that makes it a little bit cheaper to produce, but makes it a bit more valuable to you, the valued user.
Did you hear?
Also, forgive me, it's actually on Blue Sky rather than on Twitter that Sky has put this out. But that ain't the only speculation that's kind of come out of this. According to Pomo, another user on Blue Sky, OSM could possibly be talking about Oshaberi Super Mario, a potential name for the talking flowers in Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
How's that? Let's give it a try.
Which means this little leak could be talking about the Switch 2 version set to release this spring. So, potentially we might have an overview trailer and its set release date coming sometime this month, or possibly during the rumored General Direct that we kind of get every February.
Ready and willing.
What do you want to see happen in the future, your dear viewer? Let me know in the comments below, but please keep it civil down there. But I imagine many of you are just ready to get to the meat eating potatoes of this part. So, don't hesitate to click down into the timestamps and just click to the battle below. I have it marked for the opening cutscene and for the battle itself.
Got it. Got a sec? Honestly, I don't know.
Hey!
Yeah.
So... that's right.
Please listen.
How very sad.
What do you think?
Not happening. Been working those muscles?
What?
Please be listening. What do you think?
Right on.
Wonderful.
Time to work you into shape. I'm making...
feel like I've taken hold of something.
There must be more to this.
Even a mule will eventually reach its
This'll help me break new...
This is quite...
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
I hope to prove at least as useful to you as a pile of discarded rubbish.
I don't know how much help I'll be, but okay.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Stop quaking in your boots and help me already.
Easy for you to say. I just want to go home.
Not too shabby if I do say so myself.
Hey, I pitched in. We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
What? Me? Fine.
Sure, that'll be no sweat.
We all must do our fair share.
It is you. I have been looking forward to spending time with you. Now, let us be on our way. We shall have an excellent time together. I can feel the gentle breeze blowing in from the trees. Now this is true luxury. An insurmountable wall exists between commoners and nobles, but there is only a fine line between a duke and a count. But of course. My ideals are rather lofty, so trying to reach them feels like a constant struggle up a steep path. But such is my life. What? No. I wish I could always be my ideal self, but reality makes that quite difficult. What say you? But of course. That was time well spent. Let us do it again sometime.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, this is great.
This is one of my favorites. Thank you.
Someone knows my weakness. Thanks.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid.
What have I done to deserve this? Thank you.
This surprise pleases me. How did you know I would have enjoyment of this?
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid, solid.
Hey, thanks. It's nice to have a friend who knows what I like.
I'm surprised you know what I like. Thank you. This is wonderful.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
We get all of them? Ugh, that's the trouble with poachers. You never quite know where they are.
Well, we've hit every likely hideout, so I'm guessing we cleared them all out.
I'm glad you were here, Leone. You really know the lay of the land.
Well, Sawen is my home. But you've been here before too, Captain.
Sure, but that was a long time ago, and I don't remember it all that well.
Ill news, Captain. Another group of poachers has taken hostages from a neighboring village.
These people are a disgrace to poaching.
Saying so makes it sound like you believe there was some honor in the activity to begin with.
These hostage takers must be friends of the poachers who were just here. According to the people of the village, they were involved in kidnapping as well as poaching. They made it sound like more than a few people have been taken from the surrounding villages recently.
Sawen too?
Yes, they said there was one. Oh, it makes me so mad.
These folks sound like bad news. We'd better do something before these new victims are dragged off and never heard from again.
House Gloucester's orders were to deal with the poaching issue in Sawen. We did that. Our work is done.
How can you be so cold? If you see someone in trouble, you help them. That's just basic decency.
I don't see anyone here. Do you?
You know what I mean.
Easy, Leone. The kid was just stating a fact. I'm sure no harm was intended.
How could you possibly raise such a cold and unfeeling person, Captain?
I wasn't always the best dad, I admit.
Perhaps we should shelve this conversation for now and determine our next move?
Plenty of villagers helped me out the last time I was in this neck of the woods, so it's only right I pay it back. Plus, I'm not just gonna sit by while poachers run wild in my apprentice's home turf.
Captain!
But we can't linger long. We track down the bad guys, free the hostages, and go home. Got it?
I knew you'd do the right thing.
You don't have any connections here, so it's your call if you want to pitch in or not. Nobody will think worse of you if you decide to duck out on this little goose chase.
Yeah, I'll come. I wouldn't want anything to happen to Leone's home.
Good to know I can count on you at least.
I'm sure you'd manage without me, but many hands make light work and all that.
Then let's roll. Leone, you're in charge.
Leave it to me, Captain.
Now, enough deliberation. The time has come for plain old liberation.
Sure. Right behind you.
Well, don't expect Alois to be doing anything in battle or be playable. Well, because it's just gonna be Byleth, Geralt, Leone, Oni, and Kira to kind of fight through this battle. So let's set up as best we can. Kind of upgrade Leone's weapons. B, find a mercenary detachment that can actually serve with her, provided she has the right authority, and see if I can swap over if I have any special items that I can attach to her. Everyone else is fine. But for those who know what's kind of coming up in a few chapters, I need to have Byleth and Geralt ready to stand against Kira as much as possible. Because the swerve that's coming in the near future is not something I really want to go in blind about, let alone be prepared. But I got another tangent here, and that's to talk about Yella's Marble runs and the grand finale of the 2026 Marbula 1 season. By the time this is uploaded, the pole position for this final race will have been set. And once again, it's another year where my favorite team, the L Rangers, are basically looking at the outside in with no chance of either winning the league or let alone podium, as they currently sit well at the bottom at 17th place. Meanwhile, my second and third favorite teams, the Snowballs and the Green Ducks, are at 3rd and 5th respectively, while Snowstorm, one of the Snowballs, while Snowstorm and Billy of the Snowballs and the Green Ducks respectively are in 4th and 5th place for the individual racing standings. For this final track, taking place at the Blackjack's main home arena, Casino Square, the only way I could see the Snowballs kind of taking home a championship win, or at least just kicking the Crazy Cats off, is if Red Eye, the Crazy Cat's Eye's captain, and pretty much Ace, just has a terrible race on Sunday, completely throwing them off like low positions, like 10th at least, and that kicks them square down, and possibly also takes them out of the championship standings for good. at least Red Eye out the champion standings for good, so that Snowstorm and or Billy can push in the 3rd and 4th respectively. As for the Yo Rangers, I really feel that this is now the time to let Origin and Clementine retire from Formula 1 and put in their newest reserve, Taro Coco, along with longtime bench warmer Kenowen on to do the thing. Hope that changes come next year. As for why am I talking about a fictional racing league involving marbles? Look, it's good fun. And honestly, it ain't the only one I watch. I'm also a longtime fan of 2D bot makers DRCX and King of the Mountain, which I think they got a new little holiday track video upload right now. So I hope I kind of caught the interest of people if it there. And if you are a watcher of either, well, say so in the comments. As for the mission we're seeing on screen, this is effectively just an escort mission without having to follow everyone around at all times. Basically, keep our NPC allies alive and make sure the enemy doesn't kill them too quickly. Let's get it done.
That makes sense. He would have been too young, and I was with the Knights of Seros.
Okay, how do you block a fireball? Right, that's one down. And you know, I probably shouldn't be questioning the rather fantastical elements of these kind of games. That's just how it works.
Initiating the operation. Let's go, everyone.
Alright, Shira. Get it done and get it done quickly. Yeah, let's see up there.
It's my turn.
Ooh. Good work, Geralt. Okay, next. Feed. Yeah, I'll keep you busy. Alright, Leone. Show me what you can do, because I really have left you under level for this kind of mission. But I'm in no real rush to rectify it. Right, as I decide to focus more of my grinding time on Bernadetta instead of you. Because even in this game, Bernie is just as busted as you think she is. And down you go.
I've got this.
Next.
I'm on it. Let's see how it goes. Well, we've drawn them out. Now's our chance to rescue the hostages.
No.
Okay, let's take care of
Only
things.
slightly better.
Rescue those hostages.
Yes.
Crush the enemy.
Hey, Geralt's got it. Oh, wait, I see one that has a weapon weakness. We'll go with that.
I'm on it.
No, you don't. There will be no slaughter of citizens today on my watch. Whoop! Down. Okay. Let's change this up again, because as tempting as it was to let your ultras continue on, getting that out the way is a little bit more important. And you missed. Yep. Alright, fire, do your thing, because I need this to go quickly. You know, in hindsight, I really should have probably switched someone over to a healer. That way we could just psychic to make the heal just go by a little quicker. One's down. 2 to go. Ooh, that was close. But no, all y'all taking this beating. Yeah! 2. About to not. You're going down! See? May not be in the high 50s, but Leone, you're holding your own. Right there. Alright. Your turn, Geralt.
Our older brother?
Down. Oh no. He ain't down. Not yet. I think if there's one thing I'm using, should also be using my amiibo to do, and that is basically at the Tactics Academy. Because I've gone for a good long while with most of the units there still using bow and arrows, and only having like 3 to 4 uses as a whole. By this point I should have 5, or at least have 2 special bars ready to go as the standard for every unit I use. But that will happen in the near future. There we go, the wind's down. We just got a little more. Come on.
Thanks for the help. I'm surprised you recognize me. Though maybe I don't look all that different.
Okay. Another mission success. I think that should be summoning in the boss for the boss as a whole. Alright, special time. Yeah! Okay, here's where the escort side of this goes.
I'm on it. Let's see how it goes.
Basically, they're just gonna jump them at any given point they can get to them until we kill them out off. I know I'm basically sending Leone into a death killing, and if I do so.
I almost admire how persistent they are.
Right, Geralt, you can take.
They sure put up.
Shira, get there.
The Gerald School of Warfare remains undefeated.
Violet, I need you there. And Leone, here. Execute! Duly noted. At least they won't be like Claude during the battle where we recruited Violet. That was just, that was just its own pain.
Captain, was it too much work taking me on as an apprentice? No mercy.
Gotta do something to fill the time, right?
Okay. Next one. Here. No blocking. Okay.
Not my best moment.
You were a pretty good apprentice. No matter how much I rambled on about this or that, you still hung on my every word.
Well, I didn't know how to write, so the only way to remember your lessons was to concentrate as hard as I could.
Huh, that's good. I probably need to have you by 60. At level 60 by the end of this chapter.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Not a problem.
Get them where they're weak and be done with it. Wasted energy benefits no one.
Another of my
Okay.
lessons. Founding
Rob's pinning them down over there, so I don't think they can get to the... I'm gonna send Leone over there just to help out a little bit more. And if need be... Here goes with him.
My turn.
Someone needs a breaker.
Stay down! Ooh, I am out. Yeah, but I see a healing chest right over there, so use that. Ah, that better. Go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Drink until the sun came up.
Okay, that should have took me out. So now it's just, now you just get hit even more. Your turn. Oh, okay. You already. And the boss will not show up until all citizens have reached the end.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Got it.
Right, one more to go. Did it. And just to be safe,
We did it. We saved all
I
the hostages.
think that's where the enemy commander spawns.
Come to kill some poachers in the name of justice, huh? Well, you meddlers should have minded your own business.
That must be the leader. Let's make him pay.
This stronghold will fall.
And on cue. Oh, there's Eloise.
Initiating the operation. Let's go, everyone.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Got it. Time to make...
Alright, everybody has their orders. Let's get it done. Oh, and he's an axe-wielder. Alright, just gotta hold off at least until Byleth and Shara get there.
But the Elder has a good relationship with Count Gloucester, so he responded right away.
You should pack it in already. You're dealing with a blade breaker here. No escape.
Wait. You're Geralt?
You did it, Captain!
Dyson, 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 whop!
Okay, now we're really...
You're finished.
Let's beat it.
Yes, sir!
Yes, he is. And you just got dropped like a bad habit.
Not too shabby. Hey, that's not half.
I told jokes to the hostages as I delivered them safely back to their villages. You could say I had a captive audience.
We've restored peace to this whole area, Captain. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Mercs like us are only supposed to work for pay, but a freebie every now and then won't kill me.
Yeah, I would have regretted it if I'd gone home.
Thank you for doing the right thing.
I just followed orders, and that's all.
Well, I'm thanking you anyway. Now the villagers can live in peace. I was supposed to stay here and be a hunter with my father, you know? But once I met the captain, I knew I had to try and make it as a mercenary. My father and the rest of the village always supported me, before the academy and after. It's been a long, strange path, but I finally became a mercenary and was able to help my hometown in the process. I don't think I've ever been happier. It feels like I've repaid some debts, although not my actual debt from school. Still working on that one.
I'm glad we helped you give back, instead of helping to give you back.
Alois, you mind reporting back and letting Count Gloucester know what happened? Oh, and don't forget to grab the reward money.
Understood. I will away at once.
Leone, why don't you run along to Son and let everyone know things are good now? Tell them I'll stop by later.
I will, Captain. Thank you, again.
You two should head back to base. I've got to pay my respects to the village elder and Leone's old man. Probably won't make it back until tomorrow.
You expect them to throw you a feast, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, yeah. That's why you sent Leone ahead, so the villagers could prepare for your arrival. I mean, you got rid of the poachers and now Leone's telling them you're on the way? You're practically begging them to serve you up a fancy meal.
It's not like that. Although, if I get there and they just happen to have a feast ready, it'd be rude to refuse.
And poor Alois doesn't even get to join in on the fun. Shame.
Hey, that guy hasn't had a drink in years. He's not missing anything. Now then, this is an evening for grown-ups, so you kids get on home. If anything comes up while I'm gone, you can handle it yourselves. Well, time for me to set off. Ah, There's nothing like that first drink after playing the hero.
I'm impressed with your old man. That's a savvy move right there. I'll have to follow his lead someday.
You would emulate him?
Probably not, now that you're asking. Well, guess us kids should shut up and head home. Maybe hold hands so we don't get lost.
Must we hold hands?
Only joking. I swear, the only thing duller than your blade is your sense of humor.
Well, that's gonna do it for this part. Next time, Operation Rebellion Quash is live. Until next time, folks. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you liked what you've seen in this video, along with what's been talked about.